Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha the God, and today we're talking about Dom Toretto, the man that you know who Dom Toretto is. If you don't know who Dom Toretto is, I can't help you. I can't help you. But Dom Toretto and his car and his whip, he's gonna go up against Sukuna and Mahoraga, right? And we're gonna see who's gonna win. Now you guys are thinking like, what are you talking about? What are you? Listen, this is a very, very interesting battle. This is a very interesting fight, and the outcome is just not that obvious at the beginning of it. Okay, so we're gonna go through some of the abilities real quick, and then we're gonna discuss how the fight would go and what I think the outcome will be. Some of you may disagree at my conclusion at the end of it, but listen, I think I might be onto something. Now listen, so Sukuna has reverse cursed energy, right? Or RCT, right? Reverse curse technique, whatever, right? He can basically heal himself almost limitlessly because he barely runs out of curse energy, right? So it takes a lot for him to strain himself. So any damage he takes, he can just reverse it. He has Malevolent Shrine, right? Which is an insane technique. It's a domain expansion that basically spawns slashes at you. He has the world cutting slash, bro. I'm giving him the world cutting slash in this battle. And he has Mahoraga. The world cutting slash bypasses durability, space, time, and just cuts through the world itself, right? That's what he has in his disposal. He's also really, really fast, like hypersonic or supersonic, sonic speed. It's patent. Like he's faster than sound by a couple of times, right? Low balling, high balling, he's like 40 times faster than sound, let's say, right? Even more. Whatever you want to give him. He has really great durability, great endurance. He has Mahoraga Daddy, Haraga, who can come and save his ass if he gets his ass knocked out. And Mahoraga, man, Mahoraga can literally, and I mean literally, adapt to any and all phenomena as long as that phenomena does not immediately destroy him on the first attack. Anything he hit him with cannot hit him again. If it does, he's adapted to it and it will no longer affect him enough to destroy him ever. It can damage him, it can slow him down, it will not stop him. And the more you hit him with it, the less it will affect him until it just no longer affects him at all. So Mahoraga is that. He's super durable, he's super strong, he's super fast. He's just a whole different dilemma, right? In Dom's corner, man, he's a guy that races, right? He, at least that's how he started. He started off as a guy that races, and he's kind of strong. But the thing is, he shares something similar to Mahoraga. He also adapts, but his adaptation is different. So in the first few movies, he can make a mistake and crash, which he does once. He never makes that mistake again for the rest of the other 9 movies. Not one time does he make that mistake again. He crashes and bleeds. Not one time does he bleed from a crash again. Right? He fights people one-on-one. Struggles a bit. Not once does he struggle again. He only gets better and better. And remember, the streets always wins. And he is the king of the streets. This man can kick concrete, like concrete with his legs and break it. He can survive head-on collisions going full speed in a car. No whiplash damage, no brain damage, no nothing, no effect at all. His reaction time and thinking ability and intelligence is beyond the universe. This man was driving, got out of the car, jumped on top of it, stirred it on a bridge, it crashed on the bridge. He jumps across the bridge, right? And he thinks of this in like 0.1 millisecond, less even, right? Because his lady friend gets thrown off, because he crashes into a tank. He crashes a car that hits a tank, and the tank flips over, and his lady friend flies out, and she's like going across the bridge, about to just splat and die. In that split second, while she's midair, he swerves his car, crashes on the side of the bridge. She's still floating midair, jumps right? Propels himself from the crash, jumps, catches her, slams himself on a windscreen, zero damage. His shirt is like Gojo's, zero damage, not even a wrinkle, not a scratch. Cleanest white t-shirt you've ever seen in your life. That's Dominic Toretto. That's Dominic Toretto. Pulls chains with his bare hands, drives across buildings. Buildings. 80-store buildings he drives across. Through beams of metal, nothing happens to him or his car. These cars tank explosions. Fly to space. He crashes, bro. This man's thinking is insane, bro. There's no bridge. Notices there's no bridge. Crashes into like a steel beam. Hooks the car into that. Swings across the mountain. The car slams across, goes, rolls, breaks, all of that shit. And the car eventually lands, standing up like regular. And he literally is unscathed, completely his aura was enough to protect his lady friend. Just his aura, just him being in a car ensured that his lady friend was not injured, hurt, not a scratch, not a cut, nothing. No whiplash, no brain damage, nothing. Clean as a whistle. After being flung across a goddamn canyon and slamming on fucking rocks and spinning around in circles, man. That's Dominic Toretto. What the hell is Dominic Toretto supposed to do against Sukuna and Mahoraga? Come on now. Sukuna has slashes, bro. Invisible slashes. So let's talk about how this fight goes. Sukuna pulls up, sees Dominic Toretto, and he's like, who's this bald bozo trying to, sends a slash. You know what I'm saying? He just sends a regular slash. But Dominic dodges the slash. Sukuna's like, wait, what? Okay, let me send a faster, stronger slash. He sends another slash. Dominic Toretto dodges the slash again. What is going on? What is going on? Okay. World cutting slash. The cut has no effect on Dominic Toretto. He tanks the world cutting slash. How? Sukuna thinks. No. This can't be. He pulls up, tries to get a dismantle. Bro. He can't touch Dominic, bro. He can't. Bro, Dominic is ducking and weaving and Dominic punches Sukuna. Sukuna starts bleeding, bro. He's like, what? RCT not working, bro. His RCT can't heal a Dominic Toretto punch, bro. Sukuna is bamboozled. He goes, you might be impressive. And he rushes, and I mean rushes Dominic, trying to slash him, punch him, kick him. Dominic is ducking, weaving, blocking the slashes with his bare hands, throwing it back at Sukuna. Sukuna is shocked, calls Mahoraga to adapt to this shit, bro. Dominic sees this big behemoth of a monster, and he runs. Sukuna and Mahoraga chase him. He gets to like a garage, into a parking lot actually, and his car is there. Dominic gets into the car, bro. Sukuna sends slashes at the car. Dominic revs his car up and he blocks the slashes with the bottom of his car, and he drives towards Mahoraga. Sukuna is shocked. Mahoraga jumps above the car, dodging the car, and Dominic continues driving because he's looking for the perfect spot for this fight to go. And Sukuna and Mahoraga start chasing. No matter how fast they're going, the car is just too goddamn fast. So Mahoraga adapts and begins to fly, bro. Grows wings and begins to fly. Sukuna hops on the back and they are flying. And they going faster and faster, but they still can't catch this goddamn car because this goddamn car just keeps getting faster too, bro. They're like, what's going on, bro? Then eventually Dominic just does a drift. Oh, And Sukuna doesn't know what's going on, but they're still flying towards him. He turns, faces them. He looks at them, stares them in the eyes. You can feel the aura. Sukuna gets scared for the first time, petrified even for the first time. He doesn't know what will happen. He drives towards them. Sukuna and Mahoraga flying towards the car. He lifts up the car, presses NOS, and it flies up in the air towards Mahoraga. And as they're about to collide, Sukuna jumps off. But so does DOMINIC TORETTO. He jumps out, right? He jumps out and he lands on the floor about 50 feet from the areas where he jumped from. Lands on concrete. Rolls around unscathed. Sukuna lands and is like, what's going on? Mahoraga gets flung into a building by the car. The car explodes and Mahoraga is gone, bro. Sukuna is like, what in the bloody... Okay. What even happened? Little did he know, because DOMINIC was just so rapid and so fast with his thinking. When DOMINIC jumped out of the car, bro, he threw a sticky grenade at the bottom of the car. Don't ask me where he got it. He just threw one, and it was a specific crazy bomb that works against anything. And he just... When Mahoraga got hit by the car, and he couldn't stop the car because the car has a special ability. Family. The car believes in family, so Mahoraga could not stop it from propelling him into a building, and that explosion had the power of family, and it took him out. So Sukuna looks at him and he says, fine, domain expansion. And the slashes begin spawning, and I mean spawning on DOMINIC TORETTO as he tanks these slashes. And his muscles get bulgier and he gets stronger. Sukuna is looking at him. DOMINIC looks at him back and he says, domain expansion. Family. His domain expansion. Bro, during this fight, Dom learned curse technique and a domain expansion. He already has RCT. Just regular RCT from the jump. He can't even really get damage in the first place. So his domain expansion immediately overwhelms Sukuna's Malevolous Shrine. It is far superior. Sukuna drops on his knees because Dominic's domain expansion removes all of Sukuna's curse techniques. He couldn't even use open. He couldn't even try nothing. He just turned into a regular human. DOMINIC walks up to him, grabs him by the scruff of the neck. Sukuna feels helpless for the first time. DOMINIC punches him and he knocks him out. And he tells him, never mess with my family. And he walks away. Sukuna loses. Negative difficulty. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.